Hi folks, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm actually filming from Dubai. I'm over here doing some work with a client working on some diversity and inclusion, which is super exciting and I can't wait to share with you guys. Today I just want to talk to you about ADHD and reasonable adjustments. It's something after Neurodiversity Week, something that I've been talking a little bit more about, mainly because I have ADHD, but also as an employment lawyer, I advise a lot on making reasonable adjustments in the workplace, and that might include that from the manager's perspective, but also from an individual's perspective. So what do you do if you have ADHD and you want to change something within your workplace, whether that's your role, your hours, or the environment that you work in? Well, first of all, you should approach your manager. You should ask them if you could have a conversation about making some adjustments in the workplace. When you do that, ordinarily, they should say, yes, that's absolutely fine, come meet me, and they'll have a conversation with you. But go prepared to that meeting. Think about, what do I need in the workplace? So I'll give you some examples. For me, I like to work from home if I'm doing a particular type of work because I can't deal with the noise, I can't deal with the distractions in the office. So I have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and I have to work from home for that period of time. So are your employer able to be more flexible with where you work? It may also be the hours that you work. So thinking about your start and finish times, thinking about, do you need some breaks in the day? Also thinking about sensory issues, like, is the light too bright? Is the noise too much? Do you want to wear some headphones in the workplace? And the rules are that you can't wear headphones. So thinking about not just the way that you work, but the environment that you work in is really, really important. One of the things that often comes up is, well, what if my manager says no? Well, the reality is you have the right to request that if you are neurodiverse because you're likely to be disabled. However, there's no obligation to make every single suggestion that you make an adjustment to your workplace. So you've got to think about what's reasonable for you, what's reasonable for the organisation and for your team. So think about ways in which you can evidence that it will improve your productivity, your focus, and obviously support you when it comes to things like, personally for me, losing my energy because I'm so exhausted by trying to focus in a really busy office environment. I'm much less I suppose exhausted at the end of the day when I've had the ability to do tasks in an environment that's more conducive to my ADHD. So think about it from you personally. There's loads and loads of guidance available in terms of ideas of what you could do, but think about these core areas. So 1, hours of work. 2, place of work. 3, lighting, sensory, heating. Think about all of the environment that you're working in. And then finally, think about the location as well. So, it could be that it's the commute that is part of the issue. It's not the actual environment that you're working in, but getting the commute in the morning or in the evening may be part of the struggle that you have because, I don't know, you miss the train every time or whatever. So thinking about how you can adapt your role to support you, but also show your employer the benefits, show them why being ADHD in the right environment is actually a superpower. Yes, it has some significant, it can cause significant issues in the workplace, but it also gives you the opportunity to really create a workplace for yourself and for your peers that is inclusive and where you can bring your whole self to work. Now, we know that if you bring your whole self to work, that you're much more likely to be more productive, to have less sick days, etc. So if your employer are reluctant to make any adjustments, then try to explain to them the benefit to the business as well. Most employers will hear you, others will not, and that's where you then potentially need to raise what we call a grievance. If those adjustments are being refused and you think that's unreasonable because they are reasonable adjustments and the employer should have been giving you those, then you need to consider whether to raise a grievance because they're effectively ignoring your request for those reasonable adjustments. But that's for another video. This is just a really quick update on reasonable adjustments. So please, if you've got ADHD, autism, or any other mental health or neurological condition, please drop me some comments in the below. Or if you're a manager, are you managing somebody who you don't really know what is reasonable, what's not reasonable, or what suggestions to make? Please let me know. I can always help either through our social or on our Thrive Law website. All of the details are in the show notes. As always, please like, subscribe and share. This for me, it's really important to raise awareness of ADHD in the workplace, but also other disabilities so that individuals get the support that they need and really understand how they can work best. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep in touch and I'll see you all next week. Bye.